The system followed protocol. The request was reviewed. The decision was approved.
Some stories were never meant to be found. Some records were erased. This is a void case.
The approval did not trigger any alerts. It complied with internal thresholds. All required fields were marked as complete. No irregularities were detected. On paper, the process was flawless. A request was submitted. The system evaluated it against defined criteria. Each criterion returned acceptable. The approval moved forward, stage by stage, checkpoint by checkpoint. Every box was checked. Every requirement was satisfied. The system confirmed, this request meets standards, and so it was approved, officially, formally, correctly. But correctness depends on the rules, and the rules were written by someone. The system does not question intent. It evaluates parameters. Someone defined those parameters. Someone confirmed they were acceptable. Someone decided what acceptable means. Longer pause to 2 seconds acceptable means. That confirmation was logged. The reasoning was not. The system recorded the decision. It did not record why the decision was made. It didn't ask, why this threshold? It didn't ask, who set this limit? It didn't ask what happens if the limit is wrong, because those questions exist outside the system. The system only knows what it was told to know, and it was told to approve anything that fits the criteria, so it did. The approval was legitimate. It followed every internal rule, but the rule itself had exceptions. Those exceptions were discretionary. Discretion is rarely recorded. When someone decides to make an exception, that choice is human. It involves judgment. It involves context. It involves considerations that don't fit into fields and checkboxes. But once that exception becomes policy, once it's written into the system, it stops being discretion. It becomes automation. And automation doesn't remember why. It only remembers what. Responsibility is rarely assigned. The system shows approved. It doesn't show by whom. It doesn't show under what reasoning. It doesn't show what alternatives were considered. The decision becomes systemic, and systemic decisions belong to no one. When the outcome was reviewed, the system showed compliance. The audit confirmed approval. Every step was documented. Every rule was followed. No violation could be traced. The system could not explain why the decision felt wrong, because wrong is not a parameter. The system doesn't measure appropriateness, it measures alignment, and this decision was aligned. It matched the criteria. It satisfied the conditions. It passed the test, but the test itself was never questioned. Someone designed it. Someone approved it. Someone decided what the system should look for and what it should ignore. The system followed those instructions perfectly. It did exactly what it was designed to do, and that was the problem. The system does not carry intent. It carries permission. Once granted, the process becomes irreversible. You cannot audit a system for decisions it was programmed to make. You can only audit it for errors, and if there are no errors, then there is no problem, at least. Not one the system can see, because the system sees what it was told to see, and it was told, this is acceptable, so it accepted. The system did not decide. It only remembered what it was allowed to remember, and what it was allowed to forget. This was a void case.